Well, it's a little after 7 in the morning, so we could pretty much get in the show right now. We're just waiting for Maple to get ready because he decided to sleep in. But, you know, that's what young guys are like, I guess. I don't know. You know, us old guys, we get up early, right?
Hell yeah, we do, brother. We're up and ready to go.
So, with that being said, let's head to the show right now. So, let's go inside and check it out. Oh, yes. I'm really starting to like the look of these Fords. I mean, just look at that. Look at it. Isn't that just aggressive and insane? I'm not really a big fan of that grille, but the rest of it's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, there we go. Some Jeep action. It's not just any Jeep. It is a nacho Jeep. So we're over here at Mopar. We've got some interesting versions of the Ram. This is the lowdown version. I gotta admit, I'm still getting used to this front end. I'm not totally sold on the headlights, but when they're dark, they do actually look pretty nice. Literally at this show, if you're walking around, I mean, I could be pointing my camera in any different direction and you're gonna see something amazing. It is actually pretty overwhelming and it's hard to kind of get the whole gist of this, but we're just gonna kind of run a gun and see what we can do here. So we got Maple's car finally cleaned up. The wax job is looking pretty impeccable. All the racing decals are on. All the sponsors, looking pretty sharp. So if you guys are looking for a set of these IROC wheels, definitely check out Factory Reproductions. So we're gonna try to rush over so we can get some of the exclusive stuff with GM and Ford, some of their new stuff that they have coming out before the crowds roll in, because once that happens, you pretty much can't even see the cars. It gets super, super busy. So we're gonna get over there and get that right away. We got Jeff Lutz's car here. Seen this on many episodes of Street Outlaws. All right, here we have what's new for Chevrolet. I do see a glow tie on a Silverado, which is something new. And we have a whole lot to check out, so let's see what we got. We have a Chevrolet Performance Silverado. A little bit of a carbon fiber look in the front here. It's neat kind of how they've been playing with the colors on this new front end, because things, I guess, I don't know, I was kind of torn when we first saw this truck revealed, but it is growing on me. It's kind of got more of a futuristic look, and in a solid color it does look nice. I don't really like when they black out the front, kind of like the new Camaro. But one thing that is new for the 2019 Silverado is a very nice selection of wheels. One thing about the factory wheels that I've noticed is just they don't really kind of compare to an aftermarket. And you get something like this. I mean, this is probably one of my favorite wheels that they have on the high country, and it looks absolutely amazing. So over here we have the 2019 Copo Camaro. We got the big Copo hood, 427, amazing in this blue color. See, we have the mirror deletes because this is pure race car. Still getting used to those taillights. And on the Copo, they did go with a solid color on the front, which kind of hides the whole kind of, I guess, transformery look of that new front end. But drop in the comments, what do you guys think of the new Copo Camaro? So over here we have the Drag Concept SS. You can see we have some skinny welds in the front. We have the full drag pack with bead locks. And it is an automatic. Yes, drag racing is definitely a lot easier with an automatic. But pretty much interior wise, the seats are the same. We do have the refresh with the new tail lights and all that kind of stuff. And it doesn't have a quad exhaust, which is kind of surprising to me, but maybe they have some amazing single tip on either side exhaust on this car. I'm not entirely sure, but it definitely looks good with those welds. And over here we have the 2019 Camaro Shock Concept, which is almost like a highlighter yellow. We've got some different wheels that I haven't seen before. They look very nice, almost like a satin black. Very nice color combination. This is kind of more your accessorized version. It's got the cap for the fuel door. We do have satin black mirrors. Camaro badge on the fender, like you can buy from GM Accessories. We have paint color match calipers, which is very nice, and a custom vinyl on the hood. So over here we have the 2019 Camaro Steel Concept, and we have a very nice gray metallic color. And what they did here on the side skirts is they've added this red accent, which really kind of pops. And they followed that all the way through with the front splitter. And I think it looks really, really nice. This is something that more so you would see somebody do on their own, and you wouldn't expect the factory to think ahead and make something that's this radical, but it looks very, very nice. So over here we have the Bolt EV panel race support concept. So this is basically going to be your chase vehicle for your parts and tools and all that kind of good stuff. It's kind of like a little panel van. It's pretty neat actually. And the fact that it's electric, I guess you don't have to worry about fuel. So if you look inside here, we just basically have a steel floor and just room for your driver. Pretty interesting. And of course over here we do have a 1978 square body, and this is a beautiful example of this truck. This truck looks pretty much the way I would want it. I mean, it still has that classic look. You don't have anything crazy done to it. It's the short bed, regular cab, and this look is just absolutely timeless. I love these old trucks. And over here, following in kind of their whole theme with doing this style of grille, we do have the Chevy Blazer. Now, anybody who's followed the Blazer in the past, this is kind of not really what you would expect. Now, this kind of looks more to me like a Traverse or something like that. Maybe something more in the minivan family rather than the Blazer. And the Blazer is more of a truck, kind of S10 style, or even the K series. They were more of like a rugged vehicle. I don't really see this coming through on this vehicle at all. So what do you think? Drop in the comments. What do you think of the new Chevy Blazer? For me, it's a little bit of a letdown. So over here we have the Z71, kind of got a little bit of a Raptor look to it now with the little bit of a graphics package that they put on the back. Do have a different grille, which is actually very nice, with a big Chevrolet in the front here. I think that looks really nice, almost more of a classic look, but you'd see that more on a tailgate rather than a grille, but I think it looks pretty good on this truck, especially with the white and the black. And the graphics on the back here. I'm a big fan of the Raptor, so I mean this kind of whole off-road kind of Baja style definitely is something that I do like. Now over here is something that is very controversial, and this is a Copo Camaro, and this is something that you probably would never expect to see under the hood of one of these cars. Right here. Oh yes, this is the electric Copo Camaro. Very, very different. I mean, it's not traditional, but hey, you know what? They're doing something different. I wouldn't mind seeing this go down the track just to see what it does. I mean, it's a new age, it's a new era. Let's see what happens with it. And this is something that I've seen more so in the Jeep community, is the AEV concepts of their vehicles. Now we have the ZR2 Bison edition, which was done by AEV, which is very well known for their off-road accessories and capabilities. We do have a big snorkel on this truck, and I believe this is something you can actually buy as a production vehicle. So we've been meaning to get over to the Ford booth, but we're still locked out for the moment.
Unlike Chevy, who lets us right on in.
Chevy let us come right on in and check it out. So Ford, I guess they got to get it all ready. Why is that?
They're still patching up the drivetrains in these things.
Very, very big possibility, but either way, once this opens up, we're gonna go in there and have a look.
Oh my God.
Matt wants to go back to Pro Charger, but he's gonna go more so with this setup, I think. What do you think?
It's got Mohnton.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I think he's in love. He's about to give this car a hug.
Inside your chest. It'll still break a gear case.
Oh yeah. So I wasn't a big fan of the GMCs when I first saw them, but in a lifted version like this, I absolutely love that front end. So if anybody knows what it's like to be at Sema right now, this is what it's like. We're swimming upstream. The crowd is real. So if you're interested in some IROC wheels, like I said before, factory reproductions will have you hooked up and ready to go. We have the ones that are on Maple's car with the bronze. They also have a black with a machined, and over here on the other side, they also offer it in a solid black, which looks absolutely amazing, and also in a chrome. So look who decided to join us. We have Brandon, 6 Gun Sled. Definitely check out his YouTube if you haven't already. He has a big build going on. 1,000 horsepower?
Gonna be.
1LE.
6th-gen Camaro, yeah.
Oh yes.
First manual that I know of, turbo 400 swap.
Yep. It's gonna be a big drag car build. Can't wait to see it run.
Can't wait to run it again.
I can't wait to see his taillights. The last time we raced, you saw my taillights.
I bogged it bad off the line.
We've heard all the excuses before, but hey, winning's winning, right?
Oh, we also got to race our muscle cars.
Yeah, definitely.
So, got the Dodge Dart against the 55 Bel Air.
Yep. I'm down. I just got to make sure that they can let me run the seatbelts that the car came with. That's my only issue with running the Dart right now, is tech not letting me run it.
I don't have seatbelts. This car didn't come with it.
Use them? I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out.
We may have to go to Mexico.
Definitely. I mean, I want to see what it does on the quarter mile.
Yeah.
True. Either way, it's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah.
So here it is.
They come out with a new one.
The Hugger Orange full wide body IROC Z is on display, but it is in a car capsule. So it doesn't really give you, I mean, on camera it doesn't look too bad, but kind of a little bit of a wavy plastic kind of hiding all the brilliance of this car. It would have been nice if it was kind of on its own, but it is what it is. People still get to see the car, so here it is. So this is what I was talking about. When the doors open, you pretty much just see crowds. It's really hard to see cars. But behind the crowd, we do have the welder up D-Rod. And this thing is absolutely incredible up close. Look at that. So this caught my eye. We have a service truck in like a flat, almost like an army kind of look to it. Some crazy wheels. I mean, I don't know if I could get my tools at this level. I mean, it'd be a little tricky to try to get all your stuff out, but it definitely does look cool. And I am looking to do some upgrades for the service truck. I don't think I'm gonna go this crazy, but it is definitely nice to see somebody doing this as a concept. All right, they have raised the Iron Curtain at Ford, and we can actually see what they have to offer here at the show today.
They put all the stop leak in it.
They put all the stop leak in, they mopped up all the oil, and we are good to go. We have the Expedition. It's a pretty interesting color. Unfortunately, at this time of day, it is very difficult to get proper view of these vehicles, but I'm just gonna give it a quick walk through here. It's a pretty interesting little off-road SUV. You got a winch on that thing, look at that. I'm not a big fan of rose gold, but on this big lowered out dually, looks pretty sweet. And over here we have the new Ranger. This one's got a lift kit on it, some fender flares. We've got a little pap cap on the back, all ready for all your outdoor activities. Here we see, looks like to be the answer to the Copo. We have the Cobra Jet S550. The Mickey Thompsons. Full race car. What was that, Matt? You're trading in your Camaro on a new Mustang 4-door?
Yeah, GT500.
Do they make the GT500 in a 4-door?
Yeah. Exclusive, just revealed right now. It's right over there. See it?
Can't see it through the crowd, but it's there somewhere.
Yes.
So we got 1, 2, and 3 axles. That is pretty impressive. Another epic build by the Diesel Brothers. Let's break some stuff. Woo! Yeah! Get it! So there is a cleanup going on because this is a Ford event. made it through our first day of SEMA. Kind of waded through the crowd, saw some amazing things, and we're gonna be hitting again tomorrow, so hopefully we can see more of the cars earlier in the morning. So we'll be heading back and sharing that with all you guys tomorrow, so definitely stay tuned for that video. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and keep that hammer down.